Hello there guys, it's CoolFox over here, and today I'm bringing an unboxing and review of the Inpods 12 Airpods Replica. So starting off with the unboxing, on the front you have all the colors available, so you have black, blue, grey and also white. And as you can tell, these do have Bluetooth version 5.0 and they're also obviously truly wireless, just like the Airpods themselves. So opening up the box, inside you'll find the Inpods themselves on the top. And taking the case out here, underneath the AirPods case you'll find a small manual here, which opening it up will basically display the specifications. So although they're not on the outside of the box, they are inside, and as you can see, again there's the Bluetooth version 5.0 written down. They also work on the 2.5 GHz frequency, and they have a Bluetooth range of 15 to 25 meters, which is a bit broad, so I will give a proper number in this video. The battery capacity of the earbuds themselves is actually quite small at 30 mAh, but you need to keep in mind that the case itself supplies the battery again, so they will recharge without any problems. And you get an approximate playback time of 2 to 3 hours, which is plenty for the price that you're paying, so I wouldn't be that deterred by the battery. Then you also get a lightning cable here, but I will show you it charging with an actual lightning cable as well, since I found out that the original AirPods clone had a problem with charging with the original cable, so obviously this might pose the same problem, but we'll be the judge of that later on. So looking at the AirPods case, I did get the black color here, and it does have a soft touch to it, which is quite nice. Of course it does also feel a bit cheap, because it's actually very light compared to the original AirPods clone as well. And in fact here it is compared to the i500s, which is on the left. So as you can see, the LED light is actually hidden under the black coating on the Inpods 12. And looking at the case, the Inpods 12 is also a bit larger, and I would say that the original i500 was a 1-to-1 replica to the original AirPods case. Looking at the back, as I said before, the metallic looking plastic here is a bit better than the original i500s, since the original AirPods actually have a hinge color closer to the Inpods 12. And as you can tell, even the button placement is a bit different, whereas the original AirPods actually is more situated like the i500. You will also lose the writing here, which says designed by Apple in California, but that is to be expected since even the LED light, as I said before, is hidden away. Now the hinge mechanism here on the original i500 is a lot better, since as you can tell, this one feels a lot looser than the original i500, and even to open it up with one hand it's a bit more difficult since it's that loose. On the i500s here it has a bit more weight and the hinge springs opens up automatically, and compared to the Inpods I would say that the i500s here have a better hinge overall. So now opening up the case and looking at the AirPods inside, you can tell that these are also fully black, which I actually quite like, since this is a custom color compared to the white AirPods. And comparing these to the i500, as you can see, the measurements do align, but apart from that they are overall very similar. So something that the i12 actually lack are sensors, which the i500 have. So when you take them out of your ears, for example, the media doesn't actually stop, unlike the i500. So again, if you are after sensors, the i500 are the best choice. So one thing that I found to be different is actually the charging solution here. So on the Inpods you have two charging connectors, whilst on the original i500 you have only one charging port. So the Inpods again are a bit different than the original i500s and also than the original AirPods, so you will find a few inconsistencies here and there. So as for the touch controls, if you tap once on both earbuds it will play or pause. If you double tap on the right earbud, the volume will increase by 1 point, and obviously if you keep on double tapping it will increase more and more. And if you double tap on the left earbud it will decrease by 1 point, and again if you keep double tapping it will decrease even more. If you triple tap on the right earbud it will skip to the next track, and if you triple tap on the left earbud it will go back to the previous track. And sadly there is no Google Assistant activation or Siri activation, but I do like that they actually have the option to increase or decrease the volume. So to connect these up to your phone, all you need to do is go into pair new device and take out the Inpods from the case itself. And once it is done you will see an LED flashing here, red and blue, which means that they are in pairing mode. And they will come up automatically, and obviously all you need to do is connect to them through that. So with the original i500s, all I had to do was actually open up the case and they would come up automatically on my phone. And all I needed to do then was actually hold down the button on the back, and that would let me pair to them. So on the Inpods 12, I really do not know what the point of the button is here, since they pair automatically without the need to actually press the button itself. so it just might be there for aesthetics or to replicate the AirPods a bit more than they already do. As far as sound quality goes, these are actually pretty bad, which is the major gripe with these earbuds. Now they do replicate the AirPods really well, again just like the i500s, and they are cheaper than the i500s, but the sound quality is a lot worse than the AirPods and also a lot worse than the original i500s. They overall sound very tinny, and even through the equalizer I did not get the sound that I hoped to get, but apart from that the Bluetooth range is actually quite good, which is to be expected since these do work on Bluetooth version 5.0, and I did get around 55 feet, which is around 16 meters away from my phone. So that is a major bonus, of course. When charging the case, you can't really tell if it's at 100% battery since it doesn't have an LED indicator like the i500s, and you can't even tell if the original iOS cable here is actually damaging the case or not. So in my opinion, if you want to buy the i12, I would say that you should save up a bit more and buy the i500 since they're not that far off in terms of price, and if you can, I would say that you should actually try and save up for the i500 Pro, which is an AirPods Pro replica, as they have the best sound quality and also the better sensors. So you can watch a video on that in the info card up on the top. And overall, if you want a bit more information on the i500 and also on the i500 Pro, I would recommend that you watch those two videos. So overall, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. This was CoolFox and I'm out. Peace.